What's up, everybody? It's me, Matt from Morning Hookah, hanging out with you once again. It is the Morning Hookah Show every single Saturday, bright and early in the morning. Hope you got your coffee ready. Hope you got your hookah ready, because we are going to be doing something fun today. Today, we are going to be watching the Hookah Battle Grand Prix Shop and Lounge Awards. This is an event that I was a judge for. I was also a host for. I'm a judge this time, but I hosted the event for the USA when we crowned the winner of the Most Beautiful Lounge and the Most Beautiful Shop Award. And today I'm actually going to be a judge, and I'm also going to be hanging out with you, smoking and watching the event together so we can find out who is the winner of this wonderful event. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited to check it all out. So without further ado, let's get into it, because Stans can explain it better than I can, all the details and information that we are about to see in all of this. So let's get into it.
Hello everyone. My name is Stanislav Metkov and I'm the chief of Hookah Battle. And today we have super important show of Hookah Battle of the 2021 year, where we are going to finalize the results of our epic project Shop and Lounge Design Interior Award. I would like to tell you a few words about this project before we will start. We held a competition in 10 countries where we choose the best venues like shops and lounges, and today we will find out who will be the best hookah lounge and the best hookah store in the world, like the best of the interior design. And this year competition will involve venues from 9 countries. It's gonna be Russia, Ukraine, Germany, Spain, Turkey, United States, Czech Republic, Brazil, and United Kingdom. This project being so big and important for us, so I would like to share with you some numbers of this project. How it works. So we have finished local events, like one local event in Russia, one in Turkey, one in Spain, where we finalized the winner from this country as a best interior design of shop award and lounge awards, like best in Russia, best in Germany, best in Brazil, and so on. So here are some numbers. More than 300 participants, like shops and lounges, participated in this project, so all over the world. Participants received more than 1 million United States dollars worth of partner products. Like if some lounges and shops participated in this project, they have granted some prizes from our sponsors. Also, we have had a big history of online voting for the best picture of interior design in each country, and many hookah lovers received merchandise sets from our partners, and we have distributed more than 4,000 of such gifts. About 100 of partners in various categories, like hookah companies who supported this event. So you can imagine 100 brands participated as partners in this project. So we have finished more than 40 hours of broadcasting time when we finalized best interior awards in different countries. Also, we have several millions of views of different materials, of various materials of this project in 9 countries. And around 100 of hookah bloggers participated as media partners of this project. Wow, so that sounds really epic. It was a really hard and difficult job for us, for our Hookah Battle team, and I'm really happy to finalize this project today. So I have some information. We will know today who will be the best shop and best hookah lounge in the world as interior design, and what will they get as a gift. So well, first of all, this is the status. You are the best in the world. What can be even better? But of course, we have some interesting gift. Let me show you. Our big friends from MacLeod have MacLeod Hookah Company have created for us a great statuette. So this one is the best interior design of Hookah shop. So
These
the
awards
best
look awesome.
interior design Hookah shop will get this
would
nice statuette.
Love to win these.
Looks really amazing, isn't it?
Display
And
those? That is
Oleg,
so
can
cool.
you please give me another one? And yeah, this one will goes to the best interior design of hookah lounge in the world. So the most stylish hookah lounge in the world of 2021 will get this special award from Hookah Battle and MacLeod. Well, another one thing is related to our future plans of 2022 for this year. And we have a great partner who supports this show. It's Intertabak, an expert from Germany. And we have some interesting idea to organize a Grand Prix of Shop and Lounge Awards 2022 this year, the next season, with new lounges and new shops on the territory of Intertabak. And so today we will have the winner lounge and the winner shop. And our idea is it could be really great if the owners of this shop and lounge will go to Intertabak and take part as a jury member for the shop and lounge of next season. I think it's gonna be really nice. And we have a special gift, trip to Germany certificate for the winner of lounge and
Sign
the
me
winner
up.
of show. So trip to Germany.
Yes, sign
That's
me up.
another gift
Sounds good.
for the
Sign me up.
for the awardee today. All right, I would like to introduce my co-host and chairman of the jury members, Oleg Kniginin. Hi, Oleg. You've been watching our shows for a year, and you've seen hundreds of venues. Are you ready to see the most beautiful store and lounge in the world today?
Sure, of course.
All right. So I'm really looking forward to the name of the winner of tonight's show, and let's get started. Let's meet the judges and see which venues won in each country. So our team have created some interesting concept how the judgment system will work today, because we have a big number of countries and we decided to make it like one jury member from each country. Like we will have the jury from Russia, Germany, Spain, Brazil, and so on. And the concept is that jury members will watch all the video materials from all the winners from each country. And each jury member will need to prepare their own rating list, but the jury member are not allowed to vote for the country where he lives. So, for example, jury member from Brazil will not be able to vote for the Brazil. So that's how it works. And our idea is to have 9 jury members and create like a best compromise between the jury members and select the best hookah lounge and shop of interior design for 2021. All right, our first partner and jury
This
member
sounds very
will
cool, and I can tell you
Ahmad from Brazil.
As a judge for my first time, it was very tough, but there's so many cool places to see. And the first places here in Brazil are really, really cool.
Oi, Ahmad. You've been the host of our Shop and Lounge Interior Design Award in Brazil. And also, not long ago, you participated in our international Mix and Story event. What can you tell about your experience in this show, Mix and Story International? So it was really fun that you participated there.
Hi Stan, I'm fine and I hope you too. It's a pleasure for me to come here another time with the jury member, and I appreciate so much the work of the Hookah Battle team. And yeah, here in Brazil, it's so hot anytime.
All right, so Ahmad, what can you tell about the Shop and Lounge Award in Brazil? Who've been the winners of Brazil show?
And today, I like to introduce the all winners. And the most beautiful hookah shop in Brazil is Hookah time, and the most beautiful lounge in Brazil is 667 Hookah Street Lounge. Let's hear their video.
Keep our hands above the water for a bad imitation of other lovers. Fled, calling out.
Time. And the most beautiful lounge in Brazil is 667 Hookah Street Lounge. Let's hear.
These places look so cool. I would love to go to Brazil just for any reason, but to travel and go to their shops and their hookah lounges and stuff, these two places just really stand out. I would love to go and shop over there. I would love to go to the 667. This looks fantastic. This looks like my kind of place that I would like to hang out in. It just looks so stunning. I really was a big fan of this place. I did not see an Idaho plate there. So I'm going to have to come and represent Idaho, drop off a plate there. Yeah. Look at that. Look, oh my gosh. Look at that nice looking tobacco. They know what they're doing there. I am smoking Alfaker Lucid Dreams, their new flavors from Alfaker. And this Lucid Dreams is a very good, has a nice citrusy, blueberry, minty flavor, very nice and smooth. It's one of the more strong, man, this like reminds me of how much I really enjoy Alfaker. But let's get back to the show.
When you were in Brazil, did you go to some local places, and what is your impression about Brazil hookah lounges and shops?
Well, first of all, I think like we all have been there.
Yeah.
We were together, so not together, but we were like in one team. And there was really, we have been in many places in Brazil, not only the, what is the name of the city?
São Paulo,
No.
Curitiba.
We have been to many places in Brazil, not only São Paulo, but also Curitiba, and we have gone to ocean shore and saw something along the way. And we have been really in many places, and it's very colorful. The Brazil is amazing, and in my opinion, it's one of the most interesting countries if we're talking about the hookah culture. And it was spectacular.
All right. Okay, we leave South America and go to North America, United States. And here I want to introduce you to our great friend and hookah enthusiast and hookah blogger, Matthew Design. Hello, Matt. You've been our host of USA Shop and Lounge Interior Award, and also you've been the showrunner of Hookah Battle USA Cup on the Hookah Expo Worldwide in Las Vegas. Do you think that the United States winner, Neve, should visit Russia and participate in the Hookah Battle World Cup on the Hookah Club Show 2022? What do you think about it? What can you tell about the winners of United States Shop and Lounge Interior Award Design? Who been the best in the United States?
Hello, Stan. Thank you so much for introducing me. It is I, Matt from Morning Hookah. Thank you so much for having me here to be one of the judges. I'm very excited. It's been an amazing experience to see all the different videos from all over the world. It's been an absolutely fantastic experience. So many different places around the world and so many places that I would love to go to smoke and to shop. It just looks like a great time, and some of these places are really bringing their A games. When it comes to Hookah Club Show 2022, I want to go to Hookah Club Show 2022. So if you need some help down there, feel free to ask me. I'd love to come. I got a passport and everything, so I'm ready to go. And I do think that Neve should definitely go and represent the United States at Hookah Club Show 2022. I had an amazing experience being the host of Hookah Expo Worldwide and Hookah Battle. It was a fantastic experience. I'm here to go ahead and introduce the United States venues for the winning of the most beautiful hookah store in the USA and also the most beautiful lounge in the USA. The most beautiful hookah store in the USA was 5 Star Hookah, and the most beautiful lounge in the USA was the Aria Social Lounge. So let's go ahead and take a look at their videos now. That was pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job of introducing 5 Star Hookah Shop and Aria Social Lounge. Let's take a look at their entries. Still have never gone to 5 Star Hookah. I need to make myself a trip and get over to 5 Star. I've known Alex from 5 Star for a very long time. I've ordered from them many times, but it's time to finally get down there and actually shop at their beautiful store. So many amazing things that they have here. Just looks absolutely fantastic, obviously. I've never smoked at Aria. That's another thing that I need to try to do. Head down here and smoke here at Aria. Looks pretty nice. Everyone looks like they're enjoying it. Yeah, so if you're not aware, you can go to the Hookah Battle YouTube channel, and on there they have the lounge and the shop award shows. for the USA that I hosted with a wonderful group of judges on both of the events. If you have not checked those out, I highly recommend you go and check them out because it was a ton of fun being able to sit down and chat with all those people and talk about the different things about marketing when it comes to the interior design. It was a lot of fun.
We have traveled to the United States like 4 or 5 times. We've been in Arizona, California,
Geography is amazing.
Florida, and
Yes.
maybe some other places. And well, we have visited in all that places some local hookah lounges. Well, I cannot say that it's we have had some impression about it. I think we've never been in Aria Lounge, right? The winner of Lounge Interior Award, but we've been in which interesting lounges we have been in the United States. I think
In Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley
Was
have had some interesting concept with lounge chairs, and people can work with notebook or laptop and smoke hookahs at the same time.
So we have been to many places. The first time I've been in the United States, it was in like 2013. It's even, I think it's before we have made a hookah battle there, or there was no hookah battle at that time. But I have been to a very interesting place in LA. It was, the name of the place was Tea, like chai. And it was really amazing. And we haven't heard about this place during all of this time, but they were really in the front, in the avant-garde of hookah lounge design, even at that time. At that time, where in Russia was not so much of interesting places. So America is very promising, I may say. And we have been to very interesting hookah lounge, like you said, in Silicon Valley, which was it was really something specific, a hookah lounge which is oriented towards the people who want to work there, work from this lounge. And we have been to the Russians guy. What is his name? Our big friend from
Oleg from Art Hookah.
Really? No, I think in Miami we have been to the
Yuri.
Russians place. Yuri?
I guess.
Yeah, that was really too amazing. It was such an experience, something absolutely another. It's very cozy and very special. Lots of beautiful shops, and you have to understand the difference between the United States and maybe other countries. Then someone just comes into the shop and says, I want for my house 5 original call-out sets just for my house only. That's really amazing. It's not like the things done in other parts of the world. So United States is also a very special place.
All right. Our journey around the world of countries, and let's move to the Europe. Here we visit Spain, so it's time for you to show us who've been the best interior design of Shop and Lounge Awards in Spain. Please show it to us.
Hello Stam, my name is Juanma. I am substituting for Alejandro. Our contestant for Spain, she are going to see videos. The winner is Shisha Shop 1001 Cachimbas, Masi Estanco, Lounge Mosi Lounge.
The video was really cool. It showcased them making certain things in it and just had a very nice industrial look to it. I watched all the contestants because I was one of the judges, so I was judging for the event as well, and it just looks phenomenal. So many cool places all around the world, obviously. It was hard to pick. This was a very, very difficult event for me because there's just so many cool places that I wish they could have all won. You know, and I mean, they're all here. Obviously, they're all nominated in this event because they won at their specific countries and stuff. But just absolutely fantastic looking. Look at these beautiful Regals and so many alpacas. Like just quality products all over the place. Obviously, it's amazing. The amount of quality that you see in these different countries, I think, is one of the most standout things out of all of it. Not only in the lounges, but also their shops, obviously. And they also smoke fantastic stuff there in their their actual places, their actual establishments, which is just so cool.
Hola, buenas. Soy Raúl Pelaz, soy propietario con mi hermano de Maxi Estanco. Bienvenidos. Tenemos el estanco desde hace 40 años, en 1982, y nada, con mucho trabajo, mucha dedicación y mucho amor hemos conseguido que el proyecto siga adelante. Aquí en Maxi Estanco, en Cachimbas y Vapers, siempre hemos tenido tanto tabaco como accesorios de cachimba. Lo que pasa es que hace 6 años unos amiguetes, Cristian y Tony, nos dijeron de avanzar un poquito acerca del tabaco de cachimba. Y lo estudiamos, lo miramos y la verdad es que nos pareció una idea de lujo. Y de allí hemos llegado a lo que estamos ahora trabajando. La gente nos elige porque tenemos una gran variedad de tabacos de cachimba y también de formatos, también porque intentamos aconsejar de manera sincera al cliente todo lo que puede fumar y lo que no, y también porque cuando vienen aquí se pueden coger un paquete de tabaco, también se puede coger papel albal, tenemos una gran gama de cazoletas y de cachimbas, de carbones, tenemos de todo. De cara a futuro estamos trabajando en nuevos proyectos para cada vez ser mejores y llegar a mucha más gente. Muchas gracias a todos por haber visto el vídeo. Espero que vengáis algún día a Madrid y poder vernos y hablar. Y nada, que os vaya todo muy bien. Muchas gracias.
Obviously, so important what the Hookah Battle is doing by showcasing all these different shops and lounges all over the world, keeping the idea of hookah being extremely international. I think it's so important that this hobby is known to be a very large and just so many people are interested and involved around it and stuff. It's not just this small group of people. We're a niche in so many ways, but when you put us all together, we're very large in the amount of people that are a part of it. And Hookah Battle does a really good job of showcasing that and really pushing to say like, hey, let's all do this together and let's celebrate each other. And that's what these kind of events do, is they celebrate hookah all over the world. And I think that is just so very important. I really can't say enough good things about that part of it, and to be able to see these places in this sort of environment where they're all put together for everyone to like witness and once again celebrate them, I think is just so very cool. So interesting to me to see just all the Regal hookahs around the world. It's definitely a hookah that is used all over the world, and you can see that constantly from Americas here, obviously Brazil, Spain, in Europe, other Europe places you're going to see it as well, in Russia, just all over the world. People love Regal hookahs, and I mean, I know why. I have a Regal as well, and I love mine. So like, I know why they're so popular. They're fantastic, and to see the bowls that are used, you see a lot of alpaca bowls, a lot of Hookah John bowls, and then you see a lot of international bowls as well. I've seen a lot of rainbow bowls, you know, some of these clips, and I think that's really cool. There's just so many different varieties of it, but the quality really stands out to me.
Spain several times, I guess 2 or 3 times. We have visited different lounges. Well, it was okay, I guess. I don't remember something super special, but it was nice.
But I do remember.
Oh, all right.
Really.
So
what is special about Spain is that it's a place where hookah cultures from Brazil and Russia meets there.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
the Brazilian
thing.
hoses, the Brazilian bowls, the Russian hookahs, and it all like shake but don't mix.
Yeah.
Yes, that was really interesting. And they also smoke outside.
Yeah.
Almost everyone.
That's true. Okay. And we continue our show. It's time to send the flag of your country to the broadcast chat of our room. So if you support your country, please type in comments the flag of your country, so we will have to see how much support from different people around the world we have for each particular country. If you've done it, let's go ahead, and it's time to move and see our participants from Germany. We welcome our friend Franz from Germany. Hey Franz, you've been our host of German Shop and Launch Awards, and also I remember how you've been a jury member of Rap Hookah Battle 2020. It was an interesting show of Rap Hookah Battle. Did you watch the show of Rap Hookah Battle 2021 for last year, fresh one? What do you think about the new show? So can you please share some of your thoughts about the new show of Rap Hookah Battle?
Thanks, Dan. It was a big honor to be the host of the Shop and Launch Award in Germany. Also, it is a big honor to be part of the Hookah Battle family. Rap Hookah Battle 2020 was a very nice show and a new battle, I guess. It exceeded all my expectations. Unfortunately, I couldn't follow it live this year. But let's not talk about the past.
Okay. All right, Franz, can you please show us the winners of Shop and Launch Awards from Germany? Please show us some videos.
Today, I'd like to introduce our winners from Germany. The most beautiful hookah store in Germany is Fresh Shisha Store, and the most beautiful launch was the Q Bar. Let's see their videos. Bye.
I liked these places.
Der Fresh Shisha Store, das Flaggschiff aus Düsseldorf.
Loved them.
Tauchen Sie ein in eine perfekte Beratung und genießen Sie die tolle Aussicht auf schöne Pfeifen, tolle Köpfe,
This just looks like
eine
it looks like
riesen
a jewelry
Auswahl
store.
an Tabak,
Look how
aber auch natürlich für die
just
E-Zigarettenfans.
beautiful,
Tauchen
elegant,
Sie ein in das Erlebnis
classy.
und genießen Sie. Schließen Sie für einen kurzen Moment die Augen und lassen Sie mal alles auf sich einwirken. Denn es ist sehr, sehr krass. Wenn man einmal drin ist, kommt man nie wieder raus.
I mean, just look at this place. This just looks amazing. I would love to go into this store and shop here. Beautiful.
Auch einen schönen Kaffee oder was Kaltes zu trinken bekommen Sie bei uns. Ganz exklusiv aus einer
And you know I
exklusiven
love
Kaffeemaschine.
coffee,
Und der beste
so-
Kaffee aus ganz Düsseldorf.
Sounds good to me. This Q bar I thought looked very cool. I enjoyed watching the video for it. The drinks look very nice. The hookahs look fantastic. The quality that they're obviously showcasing, I think, stands out a lot personally. And just the environment that they're showing just seems like a very nice place to go and relax for an afternoon and enjoy a nice bowl of hookah. Looks like there's games that you can play, hang out with. Seems like a great social experience as well. But these are some of the places that they showcase all over the world, and it's just fantastic. Like, it really makes me want to see the American hookah lounge really jump up in quality in what they do, and I think that we do a very good job here in the USA. I'm not saying that we don't do a good job or anything, but I do think that places around the world take hookah a little bit seriously in a different regard comparatively to us. Now, it's easy for me to say that from the outside looking in. I don't know for sure how seriously they do or do not take the hookah in their area, and I'm sure there's just as many people that just enjoy the basic pumpkin hookah and stuff like that in their areas. But like we showcase obviously the very best in these areas and stuff, and it's just amazing the quality and the type of locales that they're showcasing. I just think that they look very, very cool. But yeah, I would love to see some of the stuff that we see in these other countries really come into fruition to how America also does hookah as well. I think that would just be really, really cool. I want this hookah. It looks cool. I don't need any more hookah, but I want this.
Need to invest and redouble that check. Had no paper, my life stayed on that stress. I was obsessed, 6 to the time process.
Thank you, Franz. Oleg, we've been in Germany, I think, the most of times, because there are many activities in Germany related to hookah. And, well, I believe that Germans have own unique hookah culture with also some interesting places as shops and lounges. So what do you think about German shops?
First of all, the progress in Germany is absolutely amazing. Right now, I think they are really very close to setting the standards for the whole world in the quality of the hookah lounges and shops, especially shops, in my opinion. The reason why is because it's one of the wealthiest country in the world, I think, and it really affects the quality of the shops and lounges. Yes, so I saw this event and they are just amazing. And we have been there really, we have been traveling to Germany for a long time, and we could see how it moves, how it progresses, and it's just outstanding.
All right, thanks for your comments. And now there will be a country whose fans are the best one. It's, you know what I mean? It's gonna be Turkey. Yeah, we have usually a huge amount of followers who send us a lot of comments to support Turkish participants of Hookah Battle. All right. So I would like to travel to Turkey and talk with our great partner Ayhan Nurgule Osmani. Hi Ayhan, can you please tell how been finished Shop and Lounge Award in Turkey? It was really interesting. Can you please show us what was the result?
Hello, Sultan and Hookah Battle team. We have two participants from Turkey, Divane Lounge and Divane Shop. Thank you for the world's largest online hookah events. This is Mr. Ayhan Bulut, hookah expert from Turkey.
In my head I hear a million conversations. I'm spinning out, don't wake me up until the end. The river's flowing in denial, I can't fake it. I'm paranoid.
I also think that I would really like to see the production value of the American market really step up. It's a lot harder for us here in America because it's illegal. There's weird legalities about producing different kinds of advertisements for tobacco-related stuff. So, like, that's where it kind of gets a little tough. But I would still love to see the overall production value for the types of things that we put out there, for the location, for the ability to put it out there, really step up. And we do have a lot of really good content creators that are doing that, in my opinion. We also have a lot of individual brands and companies that are really pushing to make really significant types of content as well. We see that a lot, especially recently. We've seen an uptick in that, in my opinion, as well. But I would love to see the production value of certain things just go through the roof. You know, just really, really hammer home that kind of stuff. So, and I know it's tough, so I'm not saying that like it's going to happen tomorrow or anything, but I would definitely like to see it happen eventually. I think that would be very cool to see.
You wanna be immortal with a loaded gun, so you wanna start a war. So you wanna start a war. So you wanna start a war.
Thank you, Ayhan. Oleg, you've been in Turkey?
Many times.
Many times, right? Did you visit some hookah lounges in Turkey, some professional lounges personally?
Yeah, of course, in Istanbul. And the first thing, as a Russian visitor, I can mention that the lounges for the tourists and lounges for the natives are really different. Tourists rarely go to this native and more the lounges of a higher quality. So for natives, they have very unique designs, very good approach to the hookahs, and especially for hookah cleanliness is in my opinion, is the first country there they get so much attention to the how clean the hookah is, which is really interesting. And also the geography of hookah lounges in Turkey is really amazing. So you can, the best lounge is not in the capital city, yes. So that's it, yes. And they are all quite spread among the country. So I haven't been to these super lounges, but I have been to many good lounges. And the first thing they can get you in Istanbul is the beautiful view.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
and here in Russia, it's not so heavily worked on. You know, we don't care so much about the view, but they do understand what are the strong parts of their competitive advantages. Yes, and they are using it, and it's really interesting.
All right. Okay, next country where we will go is gonna be Czech Republic, and I'm happy to introduce you our great partner and friend, Jakub Kapacik. Dobry dzień, Jakub. You've been our host and showrunner for the Czech Lounge and Shop Interior Design Award. It was an amazing show. It was very unique. It was fun, especially in Czech Republic. But I know some interesting information that Jakub actually launched on book about hookahs. So Jakub, in which language versions do you have plans to additionally launch your book? So will it be available in Russian or English or German languages as well? Can you please tell a few words about your hookah book?
Dobrý den also to you, Stan, and thank you. You're right, this is the book. In English, it should be translated like the Hookah book. In Czech, it's Dinkerská Bichle. I want to translate my book into 3 languages. The first one, obviously English, for the whole world to enjoy my point of view on hookahs. The second one and the third one should be German and Russian. If you want to help me or cooperate in some way, just DM me. I'm really open for that.
Thank you, Jakub. I would like to...
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him because that sounds awesome.
The best interior design of hookah shop and hookah lounge in Czech Republic.
Right now, I'm here to introduce our Czech winners. The most beautiful hookah lounge in Czech Republic is Dobrý tah, and the most beautiful hookah shop is I Smoke Store 1. Let's see their videos.
Goodness. How would you not want to spend your evening here? I would never leave. I would never ever leave. I would just forever stay. I would have to rent out a cot in the back and just, this is where I would be. What's up, Sid? How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're checking out all of the different lounges and shops from all over the world presented by Hookah Battle. I was actually a judge at this event. You may have already missed my event where I spoke, but I'll be speaking again later on in this. But we're just checking out all the different lounges and shops all over the world absolutely fantastic, the type of things that we've already seen. Stunning, I would say, would be the best way to say it. Stunning.
Ktorou v roce 1923 založil arabský obchodník s kávou a čajem Ahmad Dimashqi, ktorý přišel do Česka na pozvání prezidenta Masaryka. Vlastne, bohužel kvôli druhej svetovej válce ten podnik musel zavřít a my sme ho objevili v tom stavu, v jakým v podstate dneska vypadá. A před 2 roky, dá se říct, a snažili jsme se tomu dát nový život. Můžete se podívat, jestli se nám to podařilo. Máme tady opravdu zajímavou nabídku dymek, čaje, kafe, děláme tady baklavy a i nějaké jídlo. Tak se můžeme podívat, jak to tady vypadá. Pojďte. Kamili, čau.
Čau.
Ale proč si myslíš, že musíme vyhrát Hookah Battle?
No tak, jelikož jsme vlastně podnik v orientálním stylu, tak bude potřeba prostě 100% vyhrát, jelikož většina našich zaměstnanců jsou buď Arabové nebo Rusové, takže vlastně kdyby jsme nevyhráli, tak by to byl čistý rasismus. A to je všechno. Šokran.
Čau, Kamili.
Čau.
Ale proč si myslíš, že musíme vyhrát Hookah Battle?
You know, when it comes to places I'd like to travel, there's many of them, and I would definitely say that I would love to go to Russia and Germany. Obviously, I think those are kind of like a very highly regarded places in terms of hookah and stuff, but I think Brazil would be really cool as well. Spain, from what we've seen in here. Turkey, obviously. There's some even more exciting places they're going to show on this as well. But it really is just so cool, the amount of hookah around the world. Ukraine is very cool. The contestants here are cool. Yeah.
For Shop and Lounge Interior Awards Ukraine, I think it's time to show us some interesting places as the best hookah lounge and best hookah shop from Ukraine. Please show it to us and tell a few words.
Aloha Stas, aloha everyone. I'm fine, thanks. I appreciate that I became a judge of the World Project Hookah Shop and Lounge Award. I haven't seen the video from other participants yet, but I believe that Ukraine will get the win. In Ukraine, hookah lovers have identified the best hookah lounge and shop. So, as always, I believe in the victory of Birloga Lounge from Bila Cerkva and hookah shop Sababa from Ivano-Frankivsk. Let's start the show and may the best man win.
Привет, друзья! Мы с вами находимся в городе Ивано-Франковск, в нашем по-настоящему уютном, красивом шоурум-магазине кальянов Сабаба. На сленге еврейской молодежи «сабаба» значит «все круто, все классно». Это слово мы взяли как догму для нашего магазина. Мы его разделили на 3 зоны. Первая зона – это шоурум-магазин. Вторая зона – это презентационный стол, где мы можем показать все наши изделия. И третья зона – это лаунж, где можно продегустировать все изделия. В первой зоне у нас представлены кальяны, табаки и аксессуары ведущих украинских, российских и европейских брендов, которые тщательно выбираются нашими кальянными мастерами. В второй зоне мы разместили стол для презентации, где мы можем собрать, разобрать кальян, подобрать подходящую колбу и чашу под любые потребности наших клиентов. В третьей зоне нашего магазина мы сделали лаунж, где гости и клиенты магазина могут сделать первый тест-драйв своих кальянов, попробовать разные табаки и получить мастер-класс по приготовлению кальянов от наших кальянных мастеров. Если вы будете у нас в Карпатах, обязательно зайдите в наш магазин, и все будет сабаба.
Всем привет! Меня зовут Миша, и я фанат кальянной индустрии. Добро пожаловать в Берлога Лаунж. Поехали! Мы находимся в исторической части нашего города, в сооружении, которое именуется как Брум. И ему, на секундочку, 215 лет. Он сохранил на сегодняшний день всю первозданную архитектуру. Аббревиатура БРУМ означает «Броницких универсальный магазин». Комплекс выполнен в стиле раннего классицизма 19 столетия, который образует центральную площадь нашего города. При входе в наше заведение вас встречают 2 проекта, благодаря которым Берлога Лаунж попала в зал славы Hookah Battle, единственная с Украины. Отдельного внимания заслуживает наш туалет, который выполнен в стилистике заведения. В нашем заведении мы использовали несколько дизайнерских стилей, один из которых является кетч. Всякие моменты мы решили отобразить в качестве стиля кетч. Мы изобразили 4 одноплановые, но все же разные наши герои. Это горилла, это лось, медведь, который есть неотъемлемая часть нашего лейбла и нашего заведения. Ну и также лев в стиле Дон Корлеоне, крестного отца. Вторым стилем в нашем заведении является классика. Так как наше сооружение создано в 19 столетии, в эпоху раннего классицизма, особенностью которого является аутентичная купольная система, большие арки и огромнейшее пространство внутри. Неотъемлемой частью нашего интерьера являются элементы современного искусства, которые у нас представлены в виде обнаженных манекенов и немножко других особенностей. В нашем баре вы сможете найти большой выбор алкогольных и безалкогольных напитков, авторских коктейлей и также китайских церемониальных чаев. Отнедавна у нас появился тотем. Австралийская коралла-попугай по имени Гарри, почти как Гудини, который пытается постоянно выбраться из клетки. Итак, мы продолжаем наше путешествие, и мы сейчас находимся еще в одном помещении Берлога Лаунж, который носит направление караоке-бара. В дизайне этого помещения принимала активное участие моя жена, как бы и я. Мы не нанимали отдельного человека-дизайнера, то есть все, что вы видите, это плод нашей бурной фантазии, наших идей. Помещение выполнено в классическом стиле с элементами мифической Древней Греции, Аполлона, также присущая маска Зевса и Сальвадора Дали, посмертная маска, и немножко добавлено восточным стилем, в стиле Будд, для умиротворения наших гостей. Так как мы любим заморочиться по поводу качества, мы установили в нашем караоке самый лучший звук, самую лучшую аппаратуру, лучшие микрофоны, стоимость которой составляет больше 10 тысяч евро. Кальянный парк Берлога Лаунж составляет более 120 единиц лучших кальянных брендов на сегодняшний день. А также хотели обратить внимание, что в нашем заведении с момента принятия заказа до момента выдачи кальяна время составляет не более 5 минут. Вы видели наш интерьер, вы видели наше караоке, теперь время немножко охладиться и пройти на наши просторные летние террасы. Особенностью этой летней террасы заключается в том, что их мотивы мы черпали с мексиканской культуры. Вторая летняя терраса является более тусовочной. Здесь находится бар и проводятся крутые вечеринки. Фишкой нашего заведения является наличие в центре Брума крутой сцены, на которую мы приглашаем кавер-группы, джаз-бенды, акробатов и также проводим театральные вечера и делаем чумовые вечеринки в центре города. Общая площадь летних террас составляет 400 квадратов, а площадь внутренней части берлоги составляет более 350 квадратов, что позволяет Берлога Лаунж разместить у себя больше 300 гостей одновременно. Берлога Лаунж по праву считается одной из самых больших кальянных в Украине. Спасибо, что были вместе с нами. Всем добра и дымных кальянов.
That's a place that I feel like should be like a bed and breakfast where I can just rent a room and just stay there for my entire vacation and then just be able to walk one area over and get hookahs for smoking while enjoying events and all sorts of other stuff happening there. Just wow.
Okay, the next country gonna be the United Kingdom, and actually it was the first country with Hookah Battle event for this year. We have never made anything in the United Kingdom. It was very first experience, and I'm really pleased to introduce you our great partner from the UK, Adam. Hi Adam, thank you for hosting our event of Shop and Lounge Interior Design World.
Adam is the man. Shisha Central. Adam is awesome.
Your experience, and please show us who've been the leaders of these awards for the United Kingdom.
Thanks for the introduction, Stan. It's been an absolute pleasure being part of Hookah Battle, and I'd like to thank you for making me a judge for this wonderful award. We had great fun in the UK doing this award as well. I'm here to announce the Lounge Award winner, who was Sapore's Lounge. Check out the video.
B-Lou, main man, pots and pans, how are you doing? We're here hanging out watching the Hookah Battle Grand-PRIX Shop and Lounge Awards. This is showcasing some amazing lounges and places all over the world. This is from the UK at the moment. We've gone all the way from the Ukraine, Germany, Russia, all over. It's been a fantastic journey, and the types of places that we see in these sorts of places it's been phenomenal. I want to travel the world so badly. Hopefully making it to Russia for Hookah Club Show this year. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm telling you right now, that's the goal.
Alright, then the final country gonna be Russia, and this time I would like to give the word to Oleg. Oleg being a jury chairman of Russian Interior Design Awards. And Oleg, what can you tell about the Russian winners and the Russian award? A few words.
Okay, guys. So in Russia we had a huge competition. We had like mountains of those who want to be the best lounge and shop. We have 70 participants for the lounges and 70 participants for the shop. And the best shop is best shop from Kazan. And the best lounge is the JC Lounge from Moscow.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to the city of Kazan in one of the best hookah stores you've ever seen. Best shop, Hookah Market. We started our company in 2013, and since then we realized that we want to raise up the level of the hookah stores to the unseen heights.
Nowadays we have a 13 retail stores in different cities and countries, including Turkey, Dubai, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan and Russia. And now we are biggest and main store in the city of Kazan.
Visiting Africa soon. That would be super cool.
We did our
Hell
best
yeah.
to achieve the highest level of handiness in our store. There's a huge assortment of the tobacco in the first
Definitely
half
be
of
interesting
the
to
store,
see what
and a
the
second
hookah
one
culture is
committed.
like in Africa. Do you know anything about it? Have you been before? Are you aware of what it's going to? You see that there's going to visit a lounge in Cape Town or Johannesburg. Huh. Do you know anything about the current relativity of hookah?
Best shop is a space where you can feel the freedom of choice, a high level service and confidence in the quality of products. There is a special separate zone in our shop. There we conduct most of business meetings with our partners and VIP guests in a less formal atmosphere.
This best shop right here is one of the places that I so badly would love to visit. It looks phenomenal, in my opinion. And this lounge...
Welcome to John Galliano Lounge. Hello guys, my name is Anthony and I've been in hookah business for years. But this is my most personal and favorite and most special project.
This lounge, I'm going to tell you, is the one that I voted for as the best. I really want to go to John Galliano Lounge a lot. It looks amazing.
John Galliano is the first true cyberpunk hookah lounge in Russia. We have opened 2 years ago in the heart of Moscow on Kitai Gorod, in a 19th century building. We created a mix of traditional Arabic elements with Asian letters and modern technologies. JC Lounge is located on 3 floors and each of them is a little different. The first floor is Asian and it feels like you are outside in a Hong Kong street with neon signs and electricity wires and graffiti on the walls. The center of the room is a self-playing Yamaha grand piano. It resembles the combination between traditional and modern technologies. On the second floor we have a little VIP room that may look familiar for the fans of cyberpunk video games like Deus Ex. We took our inspiration from a lot of movies and video games. Every piece of furniture or lighting here is a custom order. We use our logo in a lot of elements of the design, which are also custom built. In the basement floor, we have a style of Moroccan garden. Therefore, you can see a real water fountain in the center of the room. We wanted trees and plants to look like wires hanging from the walls. It's all about a combination of natural, traditional and contemporary elements in the design. For example, like these LED panels that we insert in different parts of the walls. Of course, cyberpunk is very connected with contemporary art, so we collaborated with Russian artists like, for example, Raska, who made graffitis, and Nikita Rupelyansky, who made these unique cyberpunk paintings. It's a traditional historical coat of arms of Moscow, but he created it in a cyberpunk style.
Tell me this place, interior design is not just stunning. Just stunning. I would love to be here.
Such a big hookah lounge should have a good ventilation system, and we invested a lot of money to make it one of the best in Moscow.
Hopefully I make it to Russia this year. What's up, PJ? How are you doing?
Usually we use hookah shishas here, but for a special occasion you can order Porsche design or Desval shisha.
This is John Kalyana Lounge in Moscow, Russia. This is the best of.
There is also an entrance to
We're
a
going to crown a
secret
winner
absinthe
for
bar
the best
here,
lounge and
and
the
we
best shop
decorated it
all over the
with
world.
surveillance cameras in style of Banksy. So, if you are a hookah lover like me, you can't miss this place. Welcome to Russia, welcome to Moscow. Please welcome to John Kalyana Lounge.
Yes, please.
We look for different destinations.
That is where I want to go and smoke hookah. Is John Kalyana Lounge. Spoilers. That's what I voted for. That was my number one lounge. Was John Kalyana. I think that it was just absolutely fantastic. And if I make it to hookah club show this year, which I'm hoping to, very much hoping so, then that will be one of the places that I definitely go to immediately.
Where we organized Shop and Lounge Interior Design Award. And, well, as I mentioned on the start, we have 9 jury members from 9 countries. And we have a tradition in Hookah Battle to give for each jury member a final words about all the concepts, all the show. So I would like to ask each jury member to give a few words about this concept Shop and Lounge Award. So let's start with our friend from Brazil, Ahmad. You will say a first word, and after that I would like to give a word to Jakub, Matt, Franz and other guys. Let's watch it.
Thanks, Stan. It was a tough choice and the Hookah Bear team did a great job. I would especially like to highlight the institutions in Ukraine. We are waiting for the Shop and Lounge Awards 2022. We will show even more great venues. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Stan, once again for having me be one of the judges here. What an amazing event that this is, and so many amazing places all over the world. This was a very tough choice. The Hookah Battle team did an amazing job. I'd especially like to highlight the institutions in the Ukraine. What a fantastic venue and everything happening there. The great space, the amount of different events going on there at all times, the history, the beauty, the elegance of all the different parts of it. It's just absolutely fantastic. We're waiting for the Shop and the Lounge Award for 2022, and I know there's going to be even more great venues, and I know the USA is going to bring their A game for sure this coming up year. Thank you so much for having me. This has been Matt from Morning Hookah. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and I'll see you when the smoke clears.
It's what great. Looking forward to the new season. Each participant had very high level.
It was so cool to be a judge for this event.
He's been disputed. I feel happy about what I experienced and looking forward to much more Greeting and see you soon. Bye, friends.
First of all, it was a beautiful hookah battle as always. In any case, I found it very interesting to get know other shisha shops and launches around the world, and the quality of the videos was good overall. It was very difficult for me to pick a winner because all the shops and launches had their plus points. Of course, for me, our German participants are the best. That should be clear to everyone. I have seen modern and traditional shops. Also, I have seen luxurious and simple launches. In the end, it is purely a matter of taste of every jury member who win. Thank you for being part of the Hookah Battle jury for this award, and have a nice evening and greetings to all around the world. Bye bye.
It was difficult to choose the most beautiful one. They were all beautiful. For me, the best launch was Russia, John Galliano launch, and the best shop, Ukraine, Sababa Pro.
Firstly, I would like to thank you because you've organized such a massive event worldwide. I think it's not easy to assemble all the national rounds, and now we are picking the winner for the best looking hookah lounge and hookah shop in the world, so it's amazing, thanks. Secondly, as you have seen in the videos, we have such an amazing places to enjoy hookahs in the world. In Russia, Ukraine, Spain, Brazil, United States, Czech Republic, Germany, Turkey, all of these countries have their special approach to smoking hookah, and the lounges looked amazing. Some of them were lacking subtitles or just video, it was a slideshow, but generally good job. In my opinion, the best looking lounge should be John Galliano lounge in Moscow, because the mixture of cyberpunk, movies, books and game lore, it's magnificent, and the piano was cool. And also Berloga in Ukraine, such a building, these opportunities, what to do there, amazing. And the canary, or a parrot, it was cool. As for the shops, I really like that some places are great built, customers can approach the products, take them to their hands and explore, so it's amazing. And also I think that one of my favorite shops here in the list is Sababa from Ukraine. It looked amazing, all the zones, and it was well built. It was a well-built concept. So that's all from my side. Again, thank you so much, Hookah Battle, for doing this, and I want to pay the visit to all these lounges at some point of my life. So have a nice day, and let's pick the winner.
Okay, after watching all the videos, I was very pleased. Do you know why? Because hookah industry is developing in all countries of the world, and I saw many beautiful lounges and hookah shops. I want to say that it was very difficult to me to choose the most beautiful hookah shops and lounges interior design. I want to express great respect to all participants for continuing to develop hookah industry despite the coronavirus. All participants are worthy to victory, but the strongest will win. Thanks everyone for your attention, and don't forget to subscribe on my Instagram and YouTube channels called Bagaman. Bye bye everyone!
So guys, what a wonderful Grand Prix. So many wonderful lounges with a beautiful interior design. It's going to be a tough one, you know, there's some really good participants, and overall I think a lot of the hookah lounges that I've now seen, they're all quite different, which is really good, and I hope the one that's my favorite wins. So thank you so much, Stan. Let's see the results later on, but yeah, cheers.
I can tell you that this was absolutely a very tough event to judge. It was fantastic to be a part of it as a judge. I've been a host on multiple Hookah Battle events, but to also judge this one was a fantastic experience, and it was very tough because there was some absolutely fantastic different venues that were shown, both the lounges and the shops, just everybody bringing their A game, obviously. There was some very, very cool stuff.
I want to say thanks to all the jury members of Shop and Lounge Interior Award and all the hosts who help us to organize this show in local countries. And I would like to say thanks to the partners of the Grand-PRIX show. It's gonna be several brands who support it. And first of all, it's gonna be Dark Side, our black leaf tobacco partner from Russia, Al-Faher blonde leaf tobacco partner from UAE, Custom Water Pipes, a Russian manufacturer of design hookahs, Ion, German manufacturer of design German hookahs, Alpha Hookah, our great partner hookah manufacturer from St. Petersburg, Intertabac, our expo partner from Germany, UPG or Upgrade Form, legendary hookah balls from St. Petersburg, Quasar, our good partners from France, special solution as a heat management device and ball, Brusca, hookah mix made on the basis of Sudanese rose, our partners from Russia, and another one partner is Hype Hookah Accessories from Russia with big number of different cool accessories for the hookah lovers, also supported this award. I would like to say also a few words about these brands a bit later, because some of them have prepared for the best shop and best lounge some specific gifts, but I will announce about it a bit later. Okay, let's move to the next point.
I am doing everything I can to get to Hookah Club Show this year in St. Petersburg, Russia. If I can, you'll be witness to one of the greatest vlogs that I can possibly put together. I'm very, very excited about the possibility of it. I'm doing some work with some brands and some other people and some companies to see about getting me over there. Some very exciting times for Morning Hookah, the stuff that I am preparing here on the channel, both in terms of getting guests to be a part of the show, as well as some different exciting things to all join in on the journey of Morning Hookah, for me to do some travel, for me to bring some exciting stuff for you guys. It's just a very exciting time here for Morning Hookah, working very hard at that. Have some stuff that I'm going to be traveling. I don't know if I'm going to result in any hookah, but I'm going to be traveling to Ireland, which I'm very excited about. That's going to take up a lot of time working towards that at the moment. And it's just very exciting times. And to be able to work with Hookah Battle, who is really pushing hookah in the forefront in a very international level, I think is so very important. They do a great job of celebrating hookah all over the world. And it's so very important for us to remember to showcase that to other people who may not be familiar with it and fully understand it. We are the biggest champions of hookah, and we have to do that so that we can continue to see this hobby of ours grow and to continually push forward. It's so very important, obviously, and I think that we have some scary times here in the USA when it comes to flavor bans and tobacco bans and stuff like that happening. But we have a great amount of people that are working very hard with the National Hookah Alliance that are working hard every day. People like George Johnson and the people at Fumari and Al-Fakir that are putting forth resources to help fight against that and to champion hookah in the United States is obviously so very important. And can't say enough good things about them and how hard they're working to help us keep hookah alive and save hookah in the USA. It's so very important, obviously. A crew of Morning Hookah check out their coals and sharpened foil, and they get ready to enter the hookah prep area. This is what happens when too many people trying to do the same thing and no one has any idea what they're doing. Who brought the quick lights? This is never going to work. We all lost. We all lost our bowls on that one. Alpha hookahs look very cool. I've smoked them many times. They're very good smoking hookahs. They have great aesthetic looks to them. I like their Beat series. They have some like super cool artsy pieces as well. The glow-in-the-dark ones are always kind of fun, obviously. But just in general, they look fantastic. These Aeon hookahs are also very stunning. I love the vases of Aeon hookahs. I think they're very, very cool looking. And they smoke very well too. I've smoked Aeon's hookahs as well, and they've been very good hookahs.
We speak different languages. We enjoy different flavors. No matter who we are or where we come from, it's where we go together that counts. We are Al Fahir Nation. We are one.
I haven't heard anything about Hookah Expo Worldwide yet. Hopefully we hear something sooner than later, and I hope we see another one. I hope we see Hookah Expo Worldwide 5 happen again. I would like it to be in Las Vegas. Vegas I enjoy going to personally. I like Las Vegas, but I could definitely see it maybe hitting a different large city in the United States. It'd be cool to kind of see it travel as well. But I really hope that we do see another Hookah Expo or something that continues the legacy of Hookah Expo. This last year was tough. It was tough. It was hard. It was still happening in midst of the pandemic and stuff like that. So like, there's obviously things that didn't happen the way that originally they wanted it to. It was still a very good turnout, better than I expected. But I hope we see another.
It was a difficult process because
very difficult.
9 jury members from 9 countries. It's quite complicated, isn't it, Oleg?
Yeah, of course, and all the participants are very, very strong. So it's a very big work for the judges.
Yeah, so we are almost ready to announce the results of the final show, and we decided to make the announcement of the winners, not here, not in St. Petersburg studio, but we will go to the Moscow, where our friends from John Karyana organize own awards for hookah manufacturers. We have like this tradition in Russia. Our partners organize like best manufacturer of hookah, best hookah marketing, and so on. So they have this show in Moscow, and we think it's a good idea to join them to this show and make our own announcements of the winners of Hookah Battle Best of Shop and Lounge Interior Design Awards of 2021. So right now I will make a teleportation to Moscow stage of John Karyana Awards.
Hookah Battle invites new shareholders. We are building an international ecosystem of events and projects for people who are growing their hookah business. Every month we get closer to our goal of dominating the market. Hookah Battle is a closed joint stock company registered in the Republic of Cyprus. The company has a hybrid crowdfunding concept. Currently, our company includes 30 shareholders from 20 countries. This allows us to keep the project fully independent and ensure its successful growth in the international market. All of our shareholders represent the hookah business in their local countries. By support of these people, we've been able to launch projects like Hookah Headhunt, Hookah Hub, and Where to Smoke. We want to move faster. We're looking forward for more frontiers. To do that, we need additional resources. That's why we're inviting new shareholders. Who can become a shareholder of Hookah Battle? You already have a successful hookah business. You have interacted with Hookah Battle in any way previously. You have been a participant or partner in one of our show's projects. Are you interested? Send a short letter about yourself and your business to info@hookahbattle.com and we'll prepare a personal proposal for you.
Мое имя Виктория. С 16 лет я работала официантом, всегда мечтала открыть свое заведение. Но меня останавливало
I think moving forward, a lot of the event forward is going to be in Russian, so I might lower the volume a little bit on the video and kind of just go into talking mode about it, because I don't think that there's going to be a lot more English at the moment. Just some, jeez, I want to go here. What is this place? This place looks super cool. Love the black light aesthetics to it. Just looks fantastic. You know, that's something that I think could definitely, and I can't speak for every single hookah lounge all over the United States, because I haven't gone to all these different places. Try the slots again, Bilu. I upped it to 10 if you wanna lose 10, because the slots are terrible. They really are. But it was 5 as the minimum, and now I pumped that back up to 10, so you can use it, but it's just not the best one that we have. As soon as the cooldown is over for the heist, we'll do another heist, because that one has a little bit better odds. Yeah, you lost your 10 volts. I don't know. Slots, I need to redo the entire system for slots. Let's see, what'd you get? You got a funnel, cocoa lights, and coconut. Yeah, I guess that's a loss, but like there's too many of them that you have to precisely do every single one individually. But I would love to see the American hookah culture jump up a little bit and really kind of push forward some of the cool things that we've seen in other locations and other countries when it comes to how they do their hookah lounges. I can't speak for every single hookah lounge. I haven't been to all of them, obviously, but the ones that I have been, which are good, don't get me wrong, I love going to Oasis Hookah Lounge as well, and they do a great job, and they're obviously catering towards the enthusiasts and stuff, but I think catering towards like the nightlife crowd and like really creating an atmosphere that is conducive of not just like having the most basic form of smoking there would be exciting as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way that they have it set up or anything like that, but I do want to see them just expand and really kind of push forward. You know, I've never been to a hookah shop that looked like this, that looks elegant and classy, that looks like almost like a jewelry store in some of the cases and stuff like that. This one not so much, but the other ones that we've seen do have kind of that like jewelry aesthetic and stuff, which look fantastic. But you know, it would just be so cool to see these sorts of venues and stuff really kind of push forward and become even more important and look more important, I think, is the big part of that. You know, we don't see that importance in the same way as of right now, in my opinion. And I wish it was easier to get Russian tobacco in America. I wish that it wasn't so difficult. It really stinks that tobacco is so heavily policed here in the United States and around the world too, to a certain extent. But I really wish that it was easier to get hookah and tobacco, especially because hookahs aren't so hard, but the tobacco itself is much more difficult to get here in the States from overseas and stuff like that. Because I would love to see more people experience WTO. I would love to see more people experience Dark Side and Must Have Tobacco and all these very awesome, cool foreign brands, especially WTO. WTO has become one of my favorite brands on the market, 100%, and the stuff that they do and their flavor profiles are just fantastic. And I'll be doing an entire overview of WTO sooner than later, and I would just love to see that happen more. It's just tobacco, and it's people of age that are able to get tobacco, so I don't know why it's so heavily... I understand why it's heavily regulated, like I get it, but at the same time, man, just... I wish it wasn't. I wish that it was less heavily regulated, so more people could enjoy it and really experience some of the really awesome things about tobacco. Yeah, we should be able to get what we want. It's about the almighty dollar, and I'm willing to pay the money, so let me get the stuff that I want to get. Oh well. When I was a part of the Dark Side team and I was getting Dark Side very regularly, it was very exciting for me. And looking back at that, the exposure that I had to Dark Side tobacco was really, really, really cool. You know, I was able to really kind of showcase it to a large amount of people and talk about it in a very meaningful way, because it wasn't just something about me talking about it like, oh, this would be cool. It was me talking about it like, this is cool. And I think that that's so important for our hobby to really kind of push forward in a positive light, to let other people see it in that way too. We need to make sure that, you know, tobacco is so demonized in the United States and stuff, that we really got to push that and say, like, tobacco is not different than alcohol. And if we're willing to advertise and push forward an agenda for alcohol for people who are of age to enjoy it, then we should be able to have an agenda to push forward tobacco for people who are of age to also enjoy it. This is one of the most oldest traditions in the world of smoking hookah. And it's something that we're losing. And it's sad to see it get lost. We are going to lose history if we're unable to continue pushing forward stuff like hookah. It's a part of human history. It's not just American, but it's a human history. Humans from early days were finding ways to smoke stuff, and some of it for recreational and hallucinogenic reasons at times, but other times it was for flavor and enjoyment and social atmospheres. I mean, some of the very first things that were smoked were banana leaves that were flavored with fruits and stuff like that. So, like, it doesn't have to necessarily be tobacco. And I have, thought, like, what changes if we see some sort of bizarre tobacco ban, which I hope we don't see, obviously, but what is the next step for hookah if that's the case? I've tried space smoke, that paste that I'm not a very big fan of. I've tried tea tobaccos, tea shishas, which are tea leaves made in the same way that you would make like tobacco and stuff like that. I don't dislike that as much. I don't prefer it to tobacco. I enjoy the nicotine or the buzz or the fullness of the smoke that you get from tobacco. But I don't know what the future holds for it, and it's a little bit scary at times, especially in the United States. We've seen it happen in other areas of the world to a lesser extent, but like we haven't paid attention to it as much. And I think maybe that's one of our first steps, is to look at some of these places where tobacco has been outlawed and how they're taking their hookah and what they're doing with it, because it might be something that we have to explore and we might have to look into a little bit. I don't want to smoke space smoke to replace my hookah. I'm just not a big fan of space smoke, personally. It's not bad. It's usable. It smokes and stuff like that, but it's not the enjoyableness that I get from smoking tobacco. I'm excited to travel overseas this year. I got some cool plans planned for myself. I'm going to be traveling to Ireland. That's for a school event with one of my children. So that's exciting. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of hookah while I'm in Ireland with my daughter, but I definitely want to go and see if there's any sort of scene that I can go and check out of some kind. I do want to try to get to Russia this year to go to Hookah Club Show. I am going to pay attention to what's going on with the pandemic before I make any major calls with that. I'm talking to some companies and some people in the industry about trying to travel and do some exciting things for the channel. Hopefully see myself in Vegas for some upcoming events in the future, maybe California. I would love to go to different locations of some manufacturers that are local in the United States and going in and visiting them, touring them, doing vlogs to introduce and talk about and showcase them here on the channel, obviously, which would be a lot of fun. I'd love to make it back to New York City. If THL has a gala again this year, which they seem to want to, I would love to travel to the gala again. I loved going to New York City and being able to go to New Jersey and hang out at Zomo and talk to those guys down there. That was a ton of fun, and I'd love to do something like that again. So the future looks bright. We're in the early part of 2022, which just sounds crazy to say, but you know what? There's so much happening still. There's so much happening. Which one? When is what happening? The THL Gala? I'm not sure. I just saw them post about it. I'm not sure if that's going to happen for sure. If it is, then I'll definitely get some more information. Hookah Club Show is sometime in the middle of the year, I believe, or maybe it's later in the year. I need to get some dates. That's for sure, because I want to have a better understanding of when I need to kind of plan this stuff around. I'm going to be going to Ireland in July. That's when I'm going to be going to Ireland. When are you going to Africa? What I need is all my cryptocurrencies to hit millions of dollars. So I just have an unlimited amount of money to do whatever I want to and travel. That's what I need to happen. So let's see that Dogecoin start to get up there in value. I got a couple other coins that I'm waiting to hit me big so that I can retire young and just enjoy hookah as a job. Maybe that'll happen this year. I don't know. Maybe in a couple more years. Oh man, you're going soon. That's exciting. I hope you enjoy your trip. I hope it's a lot of fun for you. How long are you going to stay in Africa? Bilu, real question. Did you get the new Pokemon game? Are you going to get it? I'm kind of up in the air about it. I haven't got it yet, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. It looks good. I really like the idea of having an open world Pokemon game. The gameplay loop of like sneaking up on Pokemon and throwing Pokeballs to go catch them. It looks pretty cool, and I think the gameplay looks good. I'm waiting to hear a few more reviews and kind of make my decision, but like I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know for sure. I want to get it. It looks like what it is that I want Pokemon to turn into. Even if this iteration isn't the perfect representation of what I want, I feel like it's getting close. 2 weeks in Africa? That sounds like fun. Waiting for Assassin's Creed. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game for a long time. Number 4 was the last one that I played. Was Assassin's Creed 4, and I liked it. I liked the American Revolution setting. Was that 4? Maybe it was 3. I don't know. Whichever one was the American Revolution. I thought it was cool, and I love Assassin's Creed games in general. I think they have a great flow to them. They have a great style to them, and I think they're a lot of fun to play in general. I haven't played any of the newer ones. I haven't played one for, like I said, like a really long time. Last one I played was for the Wii U. Like that's how long it's been since I played Assassin's Creed. I also really want to get back into Cyberpunk. I put in a few hours into Cyberpunk when it first came out, and then I kind of set it down. I want to get back into it. I really liked the overall aesthetic of Cyberpunk, and I thought it played pretty well as well. But I want to get back into it. It's been a long time since I played Cyberpunk again, and I want to get back into that one. It was a lot of fun. I also bought Watch Dogs 2 and never played it. I need to play Watch Dogs 2 already. I never played Nier. I need to play Nier. That game always looks so cool. Right now, the game that I'm playing the most is called Super Auto Pets. It's on Steam. It's free. It's free on Steam. It's called Super Auto Pets, and it's a super fun game where you just pick which animal friends you want as your pets, and then you go out and you battle against each other, and it's just very quick repetition of just fighting and trying to get to 10 trophies before you lose 10 hearts. It's a lot of fun. Cyberpunk was so broken, okay? It is not as a broken mess as it was when it first came out. It is definitely fixed, and they've done a lot of updates for it. I had fun playing it, but I do agree it was a broken mess when it first came out. Nearly unplayable, honestly. Super Auto Pets, and then also Project Zomboid. If you've not heard of Project Zomboid on Steam, it is like the most crazy in-depth zombie survival game I've ever played. It's crazy how in-depth it is, and it's so hard to survive. You're surviving actual days of the apocalypse, and if you survive long enough, then like you have to like get your own power generators. You have to find ways to continually power like your facilities and stuff like that. Power dies in the entire town after 7 days. If you shoot a gun, zombies will hear it and come after you for it. Like the amount of stuff that happens in Project Zomboid is like crazy cool. I play it way too quick and fast. You got to be real stealthy in Project Zomboid. And then I've been playing a ton of Stardew Valley. I just went back to it, and I've really gotten heavy into Stardew Valley because that game is just so good. Who doesn't love Stardew Valley? And honestly, my most played game recently, it's probably Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 on the Switch. I finally beat the main storyline of Xenoverse 2, and I really hope they come out with a Xenoverse 3. I really, man, Xenoverse is such a good game, and they did so many cool things. There's so much to it. There's so many different things that you can do inside of Xenoverse. I would love to see what they would do with another sequel with that. I hope it comes to Switch. It's always kind of an up-in-the-air toss-up as well. I did recently get Game Pass, and Game Pass is really cool. There's so many games that I've been playing on Game Pass. Just the one thing about those kind of the one thing about Game Pass type scenarios is because I don't feel the full ownership of the game because I have all these games at my disposal. I play them so differently. Like I don't like develop myself into really spending the time into each one of these games individually. I just line up playing just little bits and pieces of everything for like a very little amount of time. I played the original Halo when they did the remaster, and that was so cool. And I loved being able to switch from the HD graphics to the standard graphics. That was so much fun to do. But like I left it after like the first couple of missions, and I haven't gone back to it. You know, buddy of mine is trying to get me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Only reason I'm trying to get it is because it's free to play. All right, check it out. I love Magic the Gathering. That's my card game of choice. My daughter got into watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The cartoon, the anime, and because she was watching that, she started wanting to play the card game too. So I started playing it with her as well. I learned a lot about how to play the card game. And now Master Duel's come out. I want to get into it as well because it is free to play, and it's so much easier to sit there and play on the Switches instead of trying to play, getting all the cards out and stuff like that. So Master Duel's pretty cool. I think that they're doing a really good job with it. Yeah, Game Pass is absolutely amazing. I was playing a little more Stardew Valley a little while ago. Stardew Valley is so much fun, man. Like, you just get into it and you just can't put that down. Have you ever played Graveyard Keeper? Graveyard Keeper is the dark noir gothic version of Stardew Valley with some really cool stuff. You can open up your own bar. You're a graveyard keeper, so you like bury bodies and you can burn them and then you make money, and it has like an whole economy for itself. If you've never looked into Graveyard Keeper, check out Graveyard Keeper. If you enjoy the flow of Stardew Valley, it is different in comparison to Stardew Valley, but it is similar in a lot of ways too. But if you like Stardew Valley, then you'd probably like Graveyard Keeper if you haven't tried it. I need to start a game series here on Morning Hookah that we play through as a completionist type series. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't want it to take the place of the Morning Hookah show that we do on Saturday, where we do guests and interviews and different stuff like this, more involved with hookah. But I would like to try to find a day that I can put aside weekly and do game streams every week of a certain game and kind of push that game as our game of the time, and then we play through it and stuff like that. There's a couple that I have on the back burner that I would like to try to do. I know that I would have to do something popular if I wanted to get something really kind of momentum with it and stuff. But like, the popular games are not always the games that I want to play for that kind of stuff, because they're not always the games that I play. But I mean, I could definitely pull out something. I mean, what about like a Legend of Zelda playthrough on the Morning Hookah channel? What about maybe a Super Mario Brothers playthrough on the Morning Hookah channel? Something like that, I think, would maybe be something kind of cool. But yeah, I've never done like a real hard playthrough of a game on the channel, and I think that would be a lot of fun. It's something that I'd like to explore. We used to do the Gamecast, obviously, with AM Hookah, and that was always a lot of fun, but I'd like to do something a little bit more focused this time. I've heard of Graveyard Keeper. Also want to try... Oh, the Escapist game is very cool. The Escapist 2 is the one that I've played, and it's so much fun. There's some little quirkiness to it that they're pretty well developed, and they have a really good flow to them and everything, though. The only thing is, it's very, very kind of like point A to point B in a lot of ways. Like, it's open-ended, and you can escape the prisons in the different locations in a lot of different varieties, but it's still very point A to point B. Not in a bad way necessarily. It's hard to explain. I just wish that there was more openness to it, but there is a lot. So like, it's hard to fully like get down what I'm saying, because one of the best parts of the Escapist game is the ability to like do the routine so you don't get caught in what you're doing, but then you have less time to do the stuff that you want to in it. So you have to kind of like get out of the routine so you can go do your own thing. So it kind of feels like you're not going with the rules of the game while you're trying to do the whole escaping. It's hard to explain. It plays great. Like, it is a very good game. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably not doing a very good job of explaining how I feel about it. I would love to do some Mario. Maybe we could do like an entire Mario month. Maybe I'll save that for like March, and we'll do a Mario month where every X day I'll play Mario, and we'll play through it for a while and stuff, and we'll kind of pace ourselves and kind of make a decision on how we want to do it. Mario 1, Mario 2, I guess. Which one do we do? Lost Levels or Mario 2 Doki Doki style? And then also we got to do some Mario Maker, right? Like, if we do Mario month, we have to do Mario Maker. And I don't know if you're a Mario Maker, Belu, but if you have some stages, Rose F. Death, I know if you're still watching, you're a Mario Maker fan. I know you are. Don't lie to me. I remember back in the day, we used to, ready for story time? Here we go. Here's some story time. Rose F. Death, longest viewer of me individually, not in terms of Hookah-related content, but back in the day, I used to do a Nintendo podcast. It was called Nintendo Fever Podcast, and that's the first place that I met Rose F. Death, was through the Nintendo Fever Podcast, and we did some really cool stuff on the Nintendo Fever Podcast. We interviewed developers, we gave away all sorts of codes and lots of stuff. My amazing co-host Holly was just a wonderful person to do the podcast with, and we did a tournament for Mario Maker levels for the original Mario Maker on the Wii U. And he submitted a level. Did you win, Rose? I don't know if you won or not. Malik, right? I might have got that name right. But he made a level for it, so I know he has the ability to. I don't remember your level at all. I'll have to try to re-find those videos or something, because that'd be super dope to see back in the day. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's when I've done lots of podcasting. I'm obviously someone who enjoys my voice and talks and podcasting and stuff like that. But the Nintendo Fever one that we ran for a long time was a lot of fun. And it was something that we did for a good long time. We did the Nintendo Fever podcast for a very long time. And that is where I first met Rose F. Death. I mean, these are really cool commercials. Don't get me wrong. I wish that I wish we had production value like this in the United States, but I'm definitely ready to see who the winners are. I actually know who the winners are. If you watch the Hookah Battle stream, then you would know who they are as well. Never played Mario Maker. I've seen some nuts levels. Yes, yeah, there's some crazy levels. I believe I donated something for the content, and I helped judge. You know what? I think that's right. You did. You did help judge that event. That's right. Oh, man. Blast from the past. What are we talking about? Like 2014, 2015? Something like that, right? Like, that was a long time ago now. Hope I didn't make you feel old, because I feel old. And then Rose, who followed me on Twitter probably, saw that I was doing Hookah video cast, AM Hookah podcast, and started to follow me on there, and went to his local smoke shop and was asking them about hookah stuff. And he told them about AM Hookah podcast, and they knew about the AM Hookah podcast. It was like one of my most... It stroked my ego. Let me tell you, when you wrote to me and you're like, yeah, I went to the smoke shop and they knew who you were and we talked about it, that was so cool to me. That was amazing. Like our thing that we put together and had been doing at that point, not even for a super long time. They knew about it. You were able to converse about it, and that was so cool to me. I make myself feel old. We're only as old as we feel. Did you donate a pin set? Is that what you donated? I don't remember. It was cool, whatever it was. How's the volume sound for everything? I know I turned the volume down on the video. Can you hear me okay? Do you need more of the video or anything like that? It's just music in the background, honestly, because there's nothing happening at the moment. So we're just kind of going back and forth and talking about stuff. I would love to hear from you guys, the people that are they knew about you, but wasn't too big of a fan of your views. Well, I mean, you know, it took a little while, but we started to get the views. We started to get better on the AM Hookah podcast. We were running 30 to 50 congruent viewers on a stream at one time. Like those were some nuts times, man. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I love having the 5 people watching right now and participating in the chat and stuff, but having 30 to 50 people live in the views and the chats and getting hundreds and 700 likes during the live stream and getting 70 likes during the live stream, like that was always so much fun. But yeah, would love to hear ideas. Ideas about how to push the channel forward and stuff, and the kind of content that you enjoy watching here on the channel. I don't mind doing reviews and stuff, and I know that's what a lot of people watch on YouTube and stuff like that, but I enjoy the more in-depth stuff that we do here on Morning Hookah. I enjoyed the series about Alfacher, where we did the 4 different styles of smoking it, which is the best way to smoke Alfacher. I loved doing the mix series that we did for Eternal Smoke. It didn't seem to get the views, sadly, but I really enjoyed, not those views, your opinions. Oh, well, you know, not everybody can have good opinions. I'm just kidding. I really enjoyed the mix series that we did for Eternal Smoke, but it did not seem to garner the views that I was kind of hoping it would. So sadly, I probably won't be doing any sort of event like that again when it comes to doing the yeah, we probably won't be doing that kind of stuff. But like when it comes to how to load, how to smoke, different ways to smoke, like those things, I definitely want to explore doing more videos of as well. I think we're about ready to go back into the live stream.
Всем привет, меня зовут Станислав Метков, и я руководитель организации Hookah Battle. То, о чем мы сегодня расскажем, будет интересно зрителям, любителям кальянов из 10 стран, поэтому мы будем вести наш блог, наше шоу на 2 языках. Я на русском.
So I'm pretty sure for the rest of the stream, it's going to be in Russian.
And пару слов о Hookah Battle. Это международная организация, которая занимается развитием кальянных соревнований и челленджев, которые проводятся по миру основателями жанра с 2011 года, больше 10 лет. Проект создан для развития и поддержания кальянной культуры, а также для обмена опытом между самобытными кальянными сообществами из самых разных стран.
Hookah Battle is with us since 2011, and it's a very big project for all hookah masters all over the world, and it really fuels the development of hookah culture through an exchange of experience between different hookah cultures all around the world, different countries.
В 2021 году
Yeah, Hookah Battle is definitely a celebration of hookah, and I think that that's so very important to see.
Лаунжи по всему миру, который называется Shop and Lounge Interior Design Award, или самый стильный кальянный магазин.
So this is saying there's 9 different countries, there's over 300 participants in total, and then $100,000 in total prizes and stuff. It was a very big project that they put on with the Shop and Lounge Awards.
9 countries. Shop and Lounge Awards. Interior Design Awards.
Этот проект был создан для поддержки различных заведений во время пандемии COVID-19. Участникам необходимо было продемонстрировать интерьер своих заведений. Участники получали также продукцию от партнеров, от наших номинаций: табак, чашки, угли, кальян, аксессуары и многое другое.
The project aims to support those companies, those businesses during the COVID pandemic. And participants were to present their interiors of their businesses, and every participant will receive a huge amount of different goods from our partners. It's tobacco, bowls, hookahs, coals, accessories, and so on and so on. And also fame, lots of fame we will receive.
Мы проводили отборочные этапы в 9 странах. Чтобы вы понимали масштаб этого проекта, мы хотим вам показать несколько ключевых его показателей. Первый показатель — это более 300 участников, то есть это кальянные и магазины из 9 стран мира.
More than 300 participants from 9 countries.
Участники получили продукцию от наших партнеров стоимостью более $100 000.
Prize fund totals $100,000.
Больше 100 партнеров в различных категориях поддержали этот проект.
Over 100 of partners in different categories like helped this project.
Больше 40 часов онлайн-трансляций с подведением итогов по различным странам.
More than 40 hours of broadcasts.
Более 100 блогеров по всему миру поддержали информационные.
I gotta say that, like, me being able to host the events that I have so far has been a fantastic time. Being able to host the Hookah Battle in Las Vegas was an amazing experience for myself. If for some reason you haven't watched the vlog for that, I highly recommend it. It was so much fun to travel to Vegas and do what I did there, and it was so much fun to travel and just be a part of that, and then to host the live event that they did online for the Hookah Battle was honestly amazing.
И все это Hookah Battle Shop and Lounge Interior Design Awards 2021.
And all of that is our interior design award. Yes.
В каждой стране мы выбирали лучших из лучших. В выборе лучших заведений принимали участие местные известные люди из кальянной индустрии. Это блогеры, производители, владельцы бизнеса.
Represent the USA.
Участники получали призы от партнеров, а также шанс побороться за главный приз, стать лучшим лаунжем и лучшим магазином в мире по версии «Лучший дизайн кальянного магазина и лаунжа в мире».
In every country, with the help of our best local influencers, we chose the best shops and lounges. Besides the gifts, participants could compete for the title of the best design shop and lounge in the world, and even more, winners will get a travel certificate to visit Intertabak 2022 in Germany and become a judge of Hookah.
Where's mine? Where's my travel voucher? I'll travel to Germany. Where's my travel voucher?
Слов, что получат. Сегодня мы объявим победителей, то есть лучший магазин и лучшая кальянная в мире по части дизайна. Что же получит победитель? Итак, первое. Победитель получает сертификат на поездку в Германию на выставку Intertabak, где мы проведем финал этой премии уже следующего года, а также право стать судьей, то есть судить кальянные лаунжи уже следующего года. Вот так выглядит этот сертификат.
Well, I just said that in front of you.
Окей. И также у нас будут дополнительные...
A crew of Morning Hookah check their coals and sharpen their foil. We didn't win. We didn't win. I'm going to blame myself. It's probably me that's causing us not to win these heists. Everybody that's been active in the chat in any way is going to receive 100 extra loyalty points. Thank you, guys.
Чашек UPG, Upgrade Form.
And a full set of their bowls from Upgrade Form.
Угольный спонсор Coca-Brica отправит в эти заведения 100 килограмм угля в лаунж и весь ассортимент своего угля.
Coca-Brica will send to the lounge 100 kilos of their products, and also for the shops the full line of their products.
Компания Brusca предоставит особые фирменные настенные часы для этих заведений.
Brusca company will give the winners special wall clocks from the company.
И компания Alpha Hookah предоставит этим заведениям золотое блюдце, кальянное блюдце в рамке, типа как платиновый альбом, пластинка.
And the Alpha Hookah will give something which will remind the platinum album for the wall mount, the golden ashtray of Hookah in the frame.
Итак, мы провели мероприятие в 9 странах, локальный отбор лучших магазинов и кальянных. Выбрали 18 заведений, которые представляют свои страны в Гран-при. То есть мы выявили два лучших кальянных магазина, одно лучшее заведение, одно лучший магазин по каждой стране. И сегодня лидеры поборются за мировое первенство.
All right, we held events in 9 countries and chose 18 businesses to take part in the Grand-PRIX. Judges were anyway,
Судьями в каждой стране были видные кальянные представители кальянной индустрии, наши хорошие друзья и партнеры. У нас было 9 судей, то есть по одному судьи от каждой страны. Они посмотрели видео и фото от всех лидеров.
Alphas are very nice hookahs. Have you seen my Regal? Have you? Do you have a Regal? You don't have a Regal yet, I don't think. If you don't have a Regal, you might consider getting a Regal. Regals are very, very good hookahs. Have you seen mine? Have you seen my Regal?
Определились своим выбором, кто же самый крутой и самый стильный по части кальянного магазина и кальянного лаунжа.
So in those 9 countries we have had boards of judges from those countries, our best friends and very good influencers and so on. And they helped us to establish the best shop and best lounge for that country. And today they will decide which is the best lounge and which is the best shop.
Итак, друзья, мы сейчас готовы объявить победителя. Лучший дизайн кальянного магазина в мире по версии Hookah Battle Shop and Lounge Design Award 2021.
And we are ready to announce the best shop interior design 2021 according to our version.
После того, как мы объявим победителя, мы попросим вывести на экран, показать видео от этого магазина, как он выглядит.
And we will ask to show the presentation of that design.
Ну что, вы готовы?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Итак, премия «Лучший дизайн кальянного магазина в мире» достается Free Shisha Store, Германия.
Good job, Free Shisha Store. Very cool looking place.
Das Flaggschiff aus Düsseldorf. Tauchen Sie ein in eine perfekte Beratung und genießen Sie die tolle Aussicht auf schöne Pfeifen, tolle Köpfe, eine riesen Auswahl an Tabak, aber auch natürlich für die E-Zigaretten-Fans. Tauchen Sie ein in das Erlebnis und genießen Sie. Schließen Sie für einen kurzen Moment die Augen und lassen Sie mal alles auf sich einwirken. Denn es ist sehr, sehr krass. Wenn man einmal drin ist, kommt man nie wieder raus.
What can you say about this place?
Kaffee.
Just fantastic
Oder
looking.
was Kaltes
And they have coffee.
Sie bei uns.
So
ganz
I'm
exklusiv
sold.
aus einer exklusiven Kaffeemaschine und der beste Kaffee aus ganz Düsseldorf.
Congratulations.
Итак, это был самый стильный кальянный магазин в мире за 2021 год.
And that was the best design for the hookah shops in 2021.
И настало время объявить победителя самый стильный кальянный лаунж за 2021 год.
And it's time to announce the best design in hookah lounge for 2021.
Вы готовы?
Are you ready?
9 стран, 300 участников. Кто же победил?
Who is the winner?
John Кальяна
Lounge.
Россия.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Welcome
This place
to
is
John
just
Kaliana
beautiful.
Lounge.
This is what I voted
Hello
for.
guys,
I'm
my
telling
name
you
is
right
Anthony and I've been in hookah business for years. But this is my most personal and favorite and most special project.
This would be my #1 stop in Moscow, in Russia. First place I would want to go to.
John Kaliana is the first true cyberpunk hookah lounge in Russia. We have opened 2 years ago in the heart of Moscow on Kitai Gorod, in a 19th century building. We created a mix of traditional Arabic elements with Asian letters and modern technologies. This lounge is located on 3 floors and each of them is a little different. The first floor is Asian and it feels like you are outside in a Hong Kong street with neon signs and electricity wires and graffiti on the walls. The center of the room is a self-playing Yamaha grand piano. It resembles the combination between traditional and modern technologies.
Yes, please.
On the second floor we have a little VIP room that may look familiar for the fans of cyberpunk video games like Deus Ex. We took our inspiration from a lot of movies and video games. Every piece of furniture or lighting here is a custom order. We use our logo in a lot of elements of the design, which are also custom built. In the basement floor we have a style of Moroccan garden. Therefore you can see a real water fountain in the center of the room. We wanted trees and plants to look like wires hanging from the walls. It's all about a combination of natural, traditional and contemporary elements in the design. For example, like these LED panels that we insert in different parts of the walls.
What a fantastic event this has been, put on by Hookah Battle. It really is a celebration of hookah lounges, hookah shops, and
is
hookah
very
in general.
connected with contemporary art. So we collaborated with Russian artists, like for example Raska, who made graffitis, and Nikita Ripolyansky, who made these unique cyberpunk paintings. It's a traditional historical coat of arms of Moscow, but he created it in a cyberpunk style.
The most smoked pipe in my collection is still my light smoke. It's still the pipe that's my favorite. I
Such a
appreciate
big
my
hookah
Regal
lounge should have a good ventilation
immensely. It's a one of a kind, and it feels like that. But the light smoke is the pipe that I still smoke the most. I just wish I had an easy way to tell you how to get a light smoke, because they're not easy hookahs to get for some reason. They're I don't know if they're not in production anymore or kind of what's going on with them. But light smokes are a very good pipe, and it's still my most smoked pipe is the light smoke hookah.
There is also an entrance to a secret absinthe bar here, and we decorated it with surveillance cameras in style of Banksy.
If I can get a hold of the guy that makes light smokes, I'll let you know.
Welcome to Russia, welcome to Moscow. Please welcome to John Kalyana Lounge.
Here we have Vladimir Minulin, the representative of John Kalyana Lounge. Hi, Vladimir. A few words from you about this award.
Yeah, thank you, guys. It's a great honor to receive such a status best interior design all over the world. We tried hard. Our lounge is maybe, I think it's exclusive, you know, and we had a lot of experience in opening hookah lounges, considering hookah place, and I think John Kalyana Lounge is our best project overall, as we can see here.
Well,
thank you, guys. I think we will open more projects in Russia, maybe outside of Russia, and it's a great honor to receive such a nomination in Hookah Lounge, best hookah lounge all over the world.
Yeah, my
Matt Pears are good
congratulations,
hookahs.
and I hope you
But
enjoy.
they do have a problem with the magnets rusting, and I know that they're not like too difficult like to replace necessarily, but they are a problematic thing that you have to keep on top of and stuff. So I do see the problematic problems with Matt Pear.
Your stuff, what you're doing is really good for the industry. You develop everything, you improve the things between countries, you develop the Russian industry of hookahs. Thank you for that, guys.
Like
Thank you, Vladimir.
smoke. All one word, like.
Итак, друзья, если вы хотите посмотреть, как проходил этот проект в течение года у нас на канале Hookah Battle, YouTube-канал Hookah Battle, если вы хотите посмотреть, как судьи выбирали вот эти кальянные лаунжи, а также посмотреть видео, как выглядит лучший лаунж и магазин в Бразилии, в США, в Чехии, Великобритании и так далее. 9 стран. Это очень интересно. Заходите на наш канал и смотрите, как это все проходило.
Guys, if you want to know something more about this competition, to know details, how the all competition gone. You can join our Hookah Battle channel and see all the countries, all the participants, presentations and so on.
Мы хотим выразить благодарность всем участникам, партнерам премии наших мероприятий. Особенно благодарим наших партнеров Grand-PRIX Shop and Lounge Award.
We would like to give a huge thanks for our partners.
Это компания Darkside, Alphaker, CWP, Ion, Alpha Hookah, Coca-Brica, Intertabak, Upgrade Forum, Quasar, Brusca и Hype. Также мы хотели бы выразить огромную благодарность всей команде JC Award за предоставленную возможность подвести итоги нашего годового марафона на этой сцене. Спасибо вам также за ваш вклад в развитие кальянной культуры.
And also thanks for the John Kalyana company for giving us such an opportunity to present our product here in this stage. Thank you so much.
С вами был Станислав Метков. Это был Hookah Battle. Олег?
And it was Oleg Knyginin. Little bit awkward this time. But thank you all and goodbye.
There we go. There it was, the Grand-PRIX Shop and Lounge Interior Award. That was a fun time. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me, being a part of this, and hanging out as we watch the entire event for the Grand-PRIX. We got to travel the entire world over to check out the amazing stuff around the world for our lounges and shops. It was a fantastic time. Thank you so much for joining me and being a part of that. There's a link in the comments that take you to my Discord server that I'm going to be starting up and working on. I think it's about time that I already got a Discord server. It's been far too long, and I'm finally ready to open one up and start navigating the world of Discord in that way. But yeah, this has been a fantastic time. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it and hanging out with me. I appreciate it as always. And until next time, well, I'll see you when the smoke clears.